All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out of Tolan in his truth. I'm Bathak Moth Jim as Dallas, just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson, man. And this is crazy right here because I was just getting some scriptures ready to do a lesson on this video right here from RT, going in on it because it showed footage of the Philadelphia uprising up there. You know, them crazy niggas in the streets, protesting, man. And as you can see, this video is private, man. I'm like, wow. I looked at the video, started getting some scriptures ready, and then they made the video private, man. So that's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do this lesson though, man, because I watched that video, and it was just going into, I don't know if brothers saw it, and there may be other videos out there going into it, but it was footage of a Jake getting shot down in the street, man. And he got shot down right there, on camera, man. The cops just shot him down. Of course, these people are protesting. The second coming lockdown. They're starting to lock everything down. This whole COVID and the COVID rules, and they're rejecting it, man. And they're rejecting it, and they're uprising, and they're coming up against it, man. But that Jake, he, got shot down in cold blood, man. Of course, these people, bugged out. You know what I'm saying? And these things are going to happen. They're supposed to happen. It tells you in Revelation, the 19th chapter, that Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. You know what I'm saying? We have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what these things are, man. They're prophecies coming to pass, man. But this is a trip because they made it private, man, where you can't view it. Because of, and I know that's why. Because it shows footage of that Jake getting gunned down. Right there on camera. And he really, I don't think he had any weapons. I don't think he just ran out in the street, and they, of course, these cops are these Edomite cops are scary anyway. They're scared of Jake, what I'm saying? But they have a hatred towards Jake, perpetual hatred, and that Revelations 12 and 12 is in full effect, man. All these things, Daniel's 12, Revelations 12, a time like never was since there been a nation. Daniel's 12 and 1 and Revelations 12 and 12. This devil is coming down having great wrath because he had but a short period. But these things are all prophecies, man. And they're all written of in the scriptures, man. So this uprising that's happening, and of course this video was in Philadelphia, and these things are happening. I believe in New York, Spain, Italy, and these things are going to pick up, man, and start going rampant throughout the planet, man, coming to a city near you, man, but hey, it's all prophecy. So hey, since I can't show you the video, let's just get into the scriptures. That's crazy. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1, and it reads, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." And we're in those times now, man. We're in the time of the visitation of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh being the name of the heavenly Father who sits on high on the throne in heaven, which the world ignorantly refers to him as God, Jehovah, Yahweh, Ahaya. His true biblical name is Yahweh, man. And of course his only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly refers to as Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai, man. And the visitation is happening, man. We're in those times right now, man. And it says to measure thou the time diligently, and which is what the men in this know, out there on the highways and byways, week in, week out, in season, out of season, those putting up these lessons, you see them out there. The whole earth knows they're out there. Jake ain't gonna have no excuses, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And how do you do that? By way of the scriptures, man, and the prophecies, which Yahweh Shai is the spirit of, man. You know what I'm saying? You watch what's going on in the earth, and you line and measure things through the scriptures, man, because all these things are written, man. That's why a lot of you Israelite groups that are teaching those wayward doctrines on the mark of the beast. Some are still teaching a wayward doctrine as far as Cornelius, being an Israelite, man. Some still teaching he's an Edomite. All these things, hey, you got to measure the time diligently when it comes to these prophecies, though. You know what I'm saying? Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, Revelations 19:10. So you measure that, you watch what's going on in the earth by way of your news segments and articles and different things, and then you line those things and filter them through the scriptures, man. It says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before by way of the mouth of the prophets, then thou shalt understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we're in those times right now, man. Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, man. So these things have been being spoken about from the beginning, man. As the scriptures, as a matter of fact, the scriptures say in Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So from the beginning, there's things written that pertain to end times, man. Prophecies, man, which the Yahushua is the spirit of, man. So you cannot get around the prophecies, man. And these things are happening, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wish I could had that footage to show, man. But they would have, made it private, and you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. Even if I would have got a chance but maybe so. I don't know. But man, I hate I didn't get a chance to show you guys that, man. You Akim and you a few Akwathim. But it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, then you're going to understand. You know what I'm saying? The uproars of the people are happening, man. That's what this video I was going to feature was about. Uproars of the people. And when you look at places like New York, Spain, Italy, those are uproars of the people. Now I want to get a quick, let's go and see what this word uproar, what this means, man. It's like, I just typed in uproar, and it's a noun, a loud and impassioned noise or disturbance, and that's what's going on, man. But the next one is the one I really want. A public expression of protest or outrage, and these people are protesting and outraged because of this second wave of these lockdowns and these COVID rules, restrictions is a better word, that are happening right now, man. Those restrictions. So it's a public expression of protest and outrage, and that's what you're seeing, man. That's what this video was going to be about. You're going to see that outrage, which got that Jake put to death, man, right on camera, man. So that's the uproars of the people, man. Which is a loud disturbance, man. And that's what they're out here looting, running up in stores. One black-owned business got every piece of inventory in the store was taken, man. One guy came with a big-ass bag, just ready, man. Big bag, and he planned to fill it up, man, which I'm sure he did, but Jake out here, Jake off, man. But all of these things are part of those prophecies and those uprising, man. So now let me go where I want to go. As a matter of fact, Salakia, let me go back. Let me go to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Salakia, we're just going through the spirit. 15 and 14. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. And woe means destruction, man. So destruction is upon this place, man. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. So those the weapons of this devil, because that's his blessing. And destruction is coming to for you people, but especially you Israelites, man. You're really who this thing is all about, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negro descent, man. That sword and destruction is drawing near, man. That's what nigh means, near. It's close, man. All you scoffers and scorners and all y'all want to talk crap about this doctrine, man, and what's being taught out here, And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, man, which is what? Race wars, man, those riots and race wars, man, So these people are going to stand up and fight against each other, man. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. So sedition, as a matter of fact, let me get that word real quick. Let's see what this word sedition means. Let's type that in. Salakia. 1 second. Let's see what sedition means. Just type that in. It's a noun also. Conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. You know, that's plain as day, man. You know, sedition, uproars, it's all the same thing. These people are mad as hell and they're rebelling, man. You know. So let's go back. So that's an uprising, a rebelling against the authorities, man. You know, 2 Ezra 15 and 16, for there shall be a sedition, rebelling against the authorities among men. So an uprising against the government and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. That's the authorities. That's these leaders, man. They're the cops, you know, the government officials. You know, they don't want to hear that crap, man. You know, they're tired of it, man. These people are mad and angry, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. So there ain't gonna be no reasoning with them, man. They are tired of the crap, and they feel like they're being wronged, and you ain't gonna be able to tell them nothing, and they're coming, man. You know, so it's gonna get ugly out here, man. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So martial law is going to be declared, man. You know, they already got the National Guards and the military on standby, man. You know, you got these elections coming up, you know, and it's finna get crazy, man, because you got these different militias, factions and militias are ready to act a fool. It don't matter who wins. You know, if Trump wins, you're going to have one side ready to act up. And if Biden wins, you're going to have the other side ready to act up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, any two ways it's coming, man. You know, and these things are all prophecy. So these uprisings are in the earth, which, as a matter of fact, let me get that in Matthew, because Yahushua prophesied these things to happen as well. This is Matthew chapter 24. And I'll start at verse 6. This is Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So of course we've been hearing of wars and rumors of wars. You know what I'm saying? That's all day, every day. See that ye be not troubled. Isaiah 33 and 6. And knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. You know. So you know, it's in the know. You know, this knowledge is going to keep us stable through all of these, you know, Jacob's trouble and all this madness that's going on when everybody else is bugging out, because we understand these things have to happen. They're prophecy, which Yahushua is going to say that. Let me continue to read. For all these things must come to pass. They have to happen. Why? Because they're written, man. The Most High spoke these things, so they're going to come to pass. But the end is not yet, you know, because there's still things that have to happen, man. You know, you still have to, Jacob's trouble has to happen. You know, the mark of the beast has to happen, World War III. You know, so it's not the end of this devil's kingdom yet. You know, there's still things that have to pop off. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. You know, nation against nation, that shall race wars. You know, we just read that in 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Where these people are going to pit one sword against another sword, you know, coming up against each other, man. You know, and kingdom against kingdom, which is your Armageddon, man, World War III, that final destruction. You know what I'm saying? That final battle that's going to take this devil out, man, his rulership. And there shall be famines, which, hey, there's a major famine about to hit this place, man. You know, it's about to hit. And pestilences, which, you know, we've been having. You know, you got COVID in earth right now. That's what's causing all these problems, you know, but there's more coming, man. The Lord is going to, you know, because once these devils really shut it down like they're going to shut it down, you know, to stop the water and all of that, you know, you're going to have people getting put to death out here, you know, which is going to breed a disease, you know, using the toilets and stuff, and you can't flush them. It's going to breed disease, you know. All kind of madnesses and diseases, and of course pestilence can be other things, you know what I'm saying, the locusts, and you know, it can be mosquitoes, you know, different things like that can be which is going to bring that the diseases as well, man, you know. But and pestilences, and earthquakes, which is happening like daily, almost every other day, in diverse places, which means different places, which these things are happening. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. Beginning of sorrows. So, hey, these things are just now getting started. The Lord ain't even started, he ain't even started yet, man. And that's why Daniel 12:1 says what it says. We're coming into a time unlike any time since there was a nation, man. So it's going to be the ugliest thing you've ever seen. We've had some ugly times on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Cattle slavery, the Great Depression, all these different things that have happened in the earth that was some bad times is going to be baby play to what's about to happen, man. So let me get one more. Let me go back to the Apocrypha real quick. And just to back that up, let me go back to 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, and verse, was it 18? I'll start at verse 17. 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. So this is Esdras, which Esdras is what he was called during the Greek captivity. His Esdras is actually Ezra in the Bible. Same guy, man. He said, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days. And those days he's speaking about is now, man, which proves reincarnation. He's here, man. He saw himself when the Lord gave him this vision. He saw himself here, man. That's why he's saying, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days, man, But of course, we know Ezra is part of the elect, so, he's going to be delivered. But when he received this vision, which he still doesn't know right now, that he's part of that deliverance, because he doesn't know he's Ezra's, whoever he is in the earth and wherever he is. But he's here, man. So he says, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days, which is talking about now, the beginning of sorrows, just like we just read in Matthew the 24th chapter. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So it says the beginning of sorrows and great mourning. That's what if you would have got a chance to see that video, you would have saw some sorrow and mourning, man, because when that Jake got gunned down, the lady came out screaming and yelling, and swinging at the police, and, probably about to get gunned down too. You know what I'm saying? Trying to protect him, even though, hey, he was dead, man. He got gunned down, and it's going to get worse, man. These things are going to amp up, and you're going to start saying, hey, you finna hear about and see a whole lot of death, man. A whole lot of mourning, a whole lot of woes, a whole lot of sorrow. The beginnings of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. There it is. That great death, because all these things are going to be hidden simultaneously, man. The famines, the race wars, these seditions that's going to be getting people put to death. Everybody coming up against each. It's going to get crazy out here, man. It's going to get crazy, man. And it's going to bring great death. The beginning of wars and the powers, and that's civil wars, which is going to lead into actual, kingdom against kingdom, those wars, that hot war where those nuclear missiles are going to get shot off. And the powers shall stand in fear, man, because, hey, man, they know, contrary to popular belief, hey, these devils know. They know what it is, man, and they know what all this signifies, man, And of course, they're prideful. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has them in a trick bag. These devils actually think that they got a chance to offset prophecy. It's not happening, man. But they're in fear, man. You know what I'm saying? They know these things. They know what these things signify. The beginnings of evils, which proves the Lord ain't all love, man. It says the beginning of evils. For you all love believers. The Lord ain't all love, man. He brings evil upon your ass. As a matter of fact, that reminds me of Amos. Is it Amos the 3rd chapter and verse 6? If evil be done in the city, is it not the Lord that done it? Roughly paraphrasing, the Lord brings evil upon you, man. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, man. And you people are about to be amended, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to bring that wrath and that destruction, because, hey, it's time, man. We're in a time of judgment, and this place is man, this place is just through, man. Nothing but wickedness and evil, madness, folly, all day, every day. You know, in the men of the Lord, those righteous vessels are tired of it, man. You know, we're tired of this place. And I just want to say one last thing, because that's basically what I wanted to go into. As far, I wish I could have showed you that video. But one last thing, just for you these comfortable people, you know, here in America, you that's comfortable, you jakes, man. You know, hey, your time is up, man. You know, and the Wadi Bashim Yahweh, you know, your time is up, man. So with that, giving all praises, honor and glory due to you. How about Shem Yahweh Shai, Waharakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayat, Shah Dawadah, Shalom.